contributors to our global society. All right, so item 3, public comments. Public business from the floor on non-agenda items. This portion of the agenda allows an individual the opportunity to address the board on any item regarding board business that is not on the agenda. Without taking action or entering into a dialogue with the public, board members may briefly respond to statements made or ask clarifying questions about topics posed by the public. Your matter may be referred to administration. Individual speakers are limited to 3 minutes each. Do we have any comments?
We do not.
Okay, so on to item 4, reports, and we have our superintendent up.
I did just have a short report. This will serve as my weekly update as well. I want to let you know that Alex Andre facilitated a training for our substitutes today to familiarize them with the digital platforms that we're going to be using in the classrooms. And we actually had 18 participate in the training, which I think is an excellent turnout. And the feedback on the PD was really positive from the participants. Be prepared that that doesn't guarantee that all the substitutes will follow through with accepting assignments, but at least we're building a pool and they'll be prepared, which is key to our opening school again. And then also, so you're aware, on Monday, the ACE program is going to begin serving a small cohort of 10 high school students, junior, senior high school students, in the gym. And those particular students have been selected to participate because they're either struggling with device connectivity at home, we just can't seem to solve that, or they're lacking engagement in classes. So there'll be 2 of adults working with those 10 kids, and they will be attending for the entire school day. Then I want to let you know that Zach Guzik shared with me that we have 32 students right now who are being served through Mentis for mental health services, and they do still have room in their caseload to serve more kids. So those referrals will come from our care teams at the school sites. And then lastly, the County Health Department confirmed yesterday that there is currently a disproportionate number of COVID-19 cases in Calistoga in comparison to the other communities in Napa Valley. There was a significant spike in cases from September 18th through the 22nd. So Dr. Reluccio said that the opening of our schools to in-person learning should be conditional on the number of cases in our community. So the health department is monitoring the families closely, and they're going to keep me informed of the case rates in the next couple of weeks. And then from there, we can try to project a future date for returning to in-person school. And Dr. Reluccio, I talked to her public information officer today, and she's going to be communicating with the Calistoga Tribune around the recent outbreak. So that probably will be next week. That's all I have. Thank you.
Thank you for the update. Mostly good news there. Okay, any other questions for our superintendent? Okay, well, that brings us to item 5, action items. And the action item protocol is that action items include a staff presentation, questions from the board, public input, deliberation by the board, and voting by the board. During public input, there will be a 3-minute time limit per person. And item 5.2, our Learning Continuity and Attendance Plan, or LCP. The Learning Continuity and Attendance Plan was brought to the board for public hearing on September 21st, and now contains all required components for adoption, and the recommended action is to approve it as presented.
So as I mentioned at the last meeting, I did submit the draft to the county office, so it's they've already done a review of it. They have to do a final approval, of course, once you as a board approve it. I have not received any further written comments from any of the stakeholders that we shared it with. So I'm presenting it as it is in the packet.
Okay. Anybody have any questions or concerns?
Thank you for reading it. It's a long document.
Good document. I was impressed. So I guess we're just looking for the motion to approve then.
So moved.
Second.
Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. And there we go. Okay. Well, that brings us to item 6, closing items. 6.1, adjourn meeting. I'm looking for that motion.
So moved.
Okay. Second?
Second.
Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed?
not.